Hey YouTube. Alright, I'm taking a small break from Grubhub and Uber Eats for a moment. I really did that much Uber Eats today. I only had one order. Thought I was gonna do that for a couple of hours, but Grubhub ended up having to be extended because my block was over initially at 1 o'clock. It was from 11 to 1, and 3 minutes before my block was supposed to be over, I get another order. And when I looked at it, it was like $11 and some change, so I took it. But in the meantime, I already took my Uber Eats order at the Dugan's on Memorial Drive, and I was down the street from Cockin City seafood place in Memorial Drive. Now, you heard me talk about this place before. One, I went to order there. It was the last place on Memorial Drive or in Stone Mountain. And two, every time I order from that place, something is wrong. Something always goes wrong. So, you know, I go there, say I'm picking up for Uber Eats. No, in this case, I was picking up for Grubhub. And when I started picking up for Grubhub, the bag is sitting at the counter. I grab the bag, I look at the order, you know, and then I dropped it off at the person's house. I saw there was 0 tip, but the lady did give me a tip when I got to the door. It was what, $2, $3, something like that, but it was still a good tip. And I try not to spend all my dang tip money on eating out. I did just spend it. Yeah, I did spend it. Yeah, I spent it because I didn't eat no breakfast. Now I was feeling a little bit sick. So after that, I picked up the order, dropped it off for Grubhub. Trying to debate, should I log off exactly at 1 o'clock or can I log off 2 minutes before 1? So I get this other order all the way in Decatur, but in the meantime I had to go and pick up my Uber Eats order because I was supposed to do Uber Eats from 1 to 3. So I picked up the Uber Eats order at the Dugan's in Memorial Drive. So because the fact that I had to, you know, I was gonna pass the place anyway, I had said, let me go ahead and drop off this Grubhub order first and then go back, turn back around, because I had a feeling Dugan's was going to mess something up. Something was going to happen with Dugan's. And Lord and behold, it did. I got to the Dugan's. The girl tells me some other Uber Eats driver picked up the wrong order and they had to remake the order again. It was some nachos. So the guy who picked up the wrong order, he comes back to the Dugan's with the bag. And I was like, well, what are you going to do with that order? You know, he already took it out and everything and then bring it back. So I was starving. I said, well, can I get it? You know, I said, shoot. They had to throw the food out anyway. We can't do that. The manager has to void it out. Okay, but what's going to happen to the actual food itself? I said, you can't sell it. And what are we going to do? Throw it away? Okay, Garland, Texas. How you doing today? So then they say, oh, we had to void it out. You're gonna have all those nachos and whatever it was. Talk about you're gonna void it out. Yeah, right. I said, you know, if you're gonna throw the food out, at least let somebody eat it. You know, you ain't gonna, you can't sell it back to me. That's for sure. So I don't know why people lie. Just simply say that you'll take it home yourself. But don't say the manager said she's going to void it out. Man, please. They ain't worrying about that food on nothing else. Now, you could account for the food by, you know, marking it down as, you know, food loss. But after that, you're going to throw the food out, or somebody's going to take that food. So there's only two things you're going to do with that food order. One, y'all gonna eat it amongst yourself, or two, you're gonna throw it out. or 3, you're gonna try to put that thing right back in the mix and then try to sell it and then tell nobody. You ain't gonna tell nobody, oh, we just gonna resell it. You ain't gonna tell nobody that. Because if you was gonna really get rid of that food or throw it away, then y'all would have had it, you know, serve as samples. Shoot, but don't lie. I mean, really. So I was like, whatever. So I dropped off that Uber Eats order. It was only up the street, so it wasn't far. And then I went to Virginia Highland Bakery. Now this order was supposed to have been picked up since 11:30ish. I didn't get the order until I got there to the place at 2 o'clock. I said, this is so stupid. So when I got there to Virginia Highlands, and it was like, it was a guy, he's supposed to pick it up, but he never showed up. Never showed up to pick up the order. And they asked me, well, how do y'all get penalized? I said, well, yeah, in a way, because I said we get paid, we get assigned blocks of time, like 2 hours, and you know, they pay us a little guarantee if we don't make over a certain amount, or you don't get access to the schedule during the week. So I said, in a way you do, but I said sometimes people they don't work on a block, so they be cherry picking the orders, which one they want to pick. And when they cherry pick the orders, they will either say, oh, okay, I guess I'll pick it up. Oh, it's too far. And on their way there, then they'll cancel it midstream, and that's it. So I picked it up. It was $11 and some change. I got a $7.73 tip. The place wasn't even that far once I went to the restaurant and dropped it off. So that was kind of stupid, whoever had the order and then didn't even pick it up. You know, all you gotta do is pick it up. Shoot, I made more money in that one delivery than I made with that one Uber Eats order. Shit, you know, I'm gonna try to do as much Grubhub and use Uber Eats as a fill-in. Hey, Mr. Safety Forever, what time is it? My block's supposed to start at Grubhub. Oops. Let me turn on the Grubhub real quick. I'll be back. Hey, Joseph. I'll be back in a second, so don't go away, y'all. Hey, Paula. We'll discuss that in a second. Let me switch over with to my Grubhub block. I'll be back in a second. Don't go away, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to turn on my Grubhub. I'm supposed to start my second block already. I already got a block accepted. Let me. All right, y'all, I'm back. The second I turned on my Grubhub app, I got another order to take at Bombay Cafe. That's my old stomping grounds. Actually, to be honest with you, me going back to Grubhub, I'm going back to my old stomping grounds. I know where all the orders get picked up from, most of the deliveries, where it comes from. I know that in, say, in a 3-hour block, I could easily do 2 orders an hour, especially around here in this area where I'm at now. I could do 6 deliveries in 3 hours, and actually I could make about 40. I could make almost about 40-50 bucks in 3 hours with Grubhub, and not even worry about the guarantee. And easily. Now the only reason why, you know, yesterday I had 4-hour blocks. I had 3 blocks yesterday, 6 hours. You know, I sat at home all day. I didn't get not one order from the house. I was all the way in Stone Mountain. I didn't get not one order, nothing. And I didn't even leave the house either. I said, you know, now I could have easily drove right around here where I'm at now and knew I could have got me some orders. But, you know, for some reason, I just chilled yesterday on Sunday. I didn't even do Uber Eats yesterday. I didn't get no orders yesterday from Uber Eats. I turned on Uber Eats for a minute and I didn't get nothing. And when I looked at the Uber Eats order as a customer, I said, let me see what's open. It had a whole bunch of places on a Sunday that were closed. It was like, and it was like a late afternoon. Hey, Catherine Weatherby. And I didn't get anything. So I basically got paid. No, I did do Uber Eats yesterday. Let me take that back. I did Uber Eats yesterday, that morning, after I went to Golden Corral for breakfast. And I ended up doing 2 orders for Uber Eats. But it wasn't that much. It was like $7 and some change. And that was all. I didn't even get that tip from that white girl. She said she's going to leave me a tip. And it was the same person I delivered to the previous week. But she gave me cash tip, and she said she tipped on the app. So I didn't get a tip this time. It didn't show up, put it that way. Sometimes some of these tips with Uber, you gotta watch them. Let me go get this order from Bombay Cafe. You gotta watch them, because sometimes customers be telling me they be leaving tips, and it will show up like 2 days later. You know, it will show up by the end of the week. So sometimes when customers tell you up front they left the tip, you have to monitor that, because sometimes Uber will show correction or something they had on mine, and I showed like a $2, but it came, you know, I guess it was something delayed. But I don't know, tips are coming in slowly, but I'm gonna primarily do Grubhub, and I'm not gonna do Grubhub at night. I'm not gonna do anything from 11 o'clock at night. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do 11 o'clock at night. Now I'll do up to 8. No, I'll do up to 10. But 11 o'clock, nah. Because most of the places I'm gonna be going to, like around here, Stone Mountain, Briarcliff, or whatever, most of those restaurants close at 10 o'clock. Most close at 10. And with Uber Eats, you have to find yourself a nice Chinese restaurant that opens till 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And I already got my little spot. I already got my spot all situated too. Because when the restaurants are closed at 10 o'clock, I'm going to go straight to this particular Chinese place, and I'm going to go back and forth with doing deliveries, because they're the only ones that closes, and they close at 2. Let me see, that's good. I'm working late. No, I'm not going to do that anymore. This past week, in 1 week, 4 people has got carjacked and got robbed with Uber Eats, not Uber, but Uber and Lyft. They got carjacked in Atlanta, and most of them were women. They were carjacked and they got their car stolen, or God forbid, no one got hurt, no one got killed. But I'm not doing late at night. I'm not doing 12, 1, 2 o'clock. Nope. My cutoff point is going to be 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., 9:30. I'm driving towards Stone Mountain, driving towards the house. And if I do any orders around the house, I'm going to, up down 78 Snellville, and maybe go to that McDonald's. And because McDonald's, you only going up the street. Most of the time you delivering people that live right up the street, 1 block, 2 miles away. You ain't never going far. So I'm not doing no late nights, and I don't have nobody to be with me either. So nope, not doing it. It ain't worth it. But thanks for the concern, and y'all be careful too. Catherine, where you at? I ain't never seen you on here. You can subscribe to my channel. I've got a bad connection. Every time I'm in this damn North Druid Hill area, it's always bad connection. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And Grubhub, they better not send me downtown. Not today. You know, I'll sacrifice my acceptance rate. But if y'all sending me anywhere on West Peachtree, Street, because see, my block ends at 5 o'clock. And then it resumes again at 6. So, hopefully I get to stay around this area because I'm not trying to go nowhere past Brookhaven. And I'm not going to Sandy Springs. Most definitely not. But see, 5 o'clock over here, the traffic is real bad on North Druid Hills, Claremont. It'll be backed up. And then everybody went back to school too. Decatur school system. And I think the cab went back to school. Yep, they went back to school. Most people went back to school this week. First day of school was today. So you know, me hanging around the house during the weekday. See, everybody went back to school. Because see, when I was driving around the house, I was getting a lot of orders. And most of those big teenagers, you know, 15, 16, sitting around the house, doing nothing. They were ordering Uber Eats. Exactly. Safety first. Because, you know, Shelly Shell, I know you in Baltimore, so I know you don't be driving at night. And it's so bad now in Atlanta, you can't even drive early in the morning either. That one guy got shot up there in northwest Atlanta. It was like 5 in the morning or something like that. When he got shot. So most of the time, people are getting shot early in the morning. Early in the morning, like 4:35. And the thing about it, you don't even know where you're dropping people off at. You're picking people up, and you may be